Blizzard is removing Hero Mastery's Gauntlet from Overwatch 2 in Season 11. Let's have a look. Less than 3 months after the mode was added to Overwatch 2, Blizzard announced that they will be removing the Hero Mastery Gauntlet from Overwatch 2. In that announcement that they did earlier today, Team 4 explains that they have taken the time to evaluate a variety of game modes, all in preparation for Season 11. And sadly, the Gauntlet did not resonate with the player base in the way that they had hoped. The Hero Mastery Gauntlet is part of the Hero Mastery missions, which are meant to help you improve your skills with a certain set of heroes. Now, besides the training aspect, there's also a leaderboard involved to make it a little more competitive. And the Gauntlet took that one step further by adding multiplayer. It is some type of tower defense mode that you will play with 2 extra friends and where you work to hit a high score. But it turns out that we didn't really play it, which is understandable, to be fair. And I don't mean that as a commentary on the Gauntlet mode. Up till I made this video, I actually never played it. I'm part of the problem. But I just think that so much has been going on since they introduced this in the actual game, in the main game modes, with all of the balancing, April Fool's, Mirror Watch. I just think it got overshadowed a little bit, which you could consider the silver lining in all of this. In any case, the normal hero masteries are not going anywhere, and Blizzard also mentioned in that post that they're looking into adding more of these missions for different heroes. So that is looking good. But why is Blizzard suddenly removing modes? Well, I mean, it is clear that they're not going to expand on this, simply because it doesn't get played enough. You know, priorities. And sure, they could just leave it in for those that still play it, but then it could become a thing where people demand more content for that mode, even if it doesn't get played that much. Because that is what we do as gamers. And that's what they want to avoid, that it becomes a thing that we start complaining about. Partly. What is probably a bigger reason is that this also requires maintenance. Every time they do a rework or balancing, some of those changes need to be reflected in that mode. So basically, you get an extra thing to update and to balance. I mean, look, it's not ideal, especially not for the people that actually played it. But to a certain extent, I can understand. They would rather put the resources in things that we actually play. Now, for those that play it or want to give it a try now that it's leaving, which is also a typical gamer behavior, you have till the start of Season 11, which is in 3 weeks. Until then, you can get that lifetime challenge and you can still compete on the leaderboards. Good luck. Now, you might ask yourself, are there any other modes that we need to be worried about? And my answer would be, for now, not really. But it is good to know that they're following up on this. If Overwatch is to survive, it will need to evolve. And if they want to keep it evolving fast enough, they will need to be selective. They will have to prioritize their resources. Look, a little focus never hurt anybody. Well, unless it is a fort focus. Yeah, okay, I'll get my coat. But for now, that was it. A huge thank you to my patrons. I could not make these videos without you guys. Have my eternal gratitude. If you have a few minutes left, make sure to check out this video. Click it. But above all, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Bye-bye.